Scorpio. This reading is for the month of December 2020. But before we dive into what the cards have in store for you, I want to talk a little bit about what's happening up in the skies this month. The first big thing is that we have a new moon on the 14th in Sagittarius. It's a very vibrant moon. It's a very dynamic moon. It is doing a little dance with Mercury and Mars. So anyways, around the 14th, you're probably going to have a lot of energy, a lot of optimism, also some restlessness. It'll be a great time to express yourself. Express yourself, express your ideas, write them down, tell them to other people. And because it's a new moon, it could very well be the start of something beautiful. So don't hold in what's inside. You know, the world wants to know what's inside you, so share it. Now, on the 29th, we have a full moon in Cancer. That's a very different energy. It's very emotional. It's Neptune's hanging around, so that's going to be very much, maybe you'll be feeling a little bit homesick or nostalgic. And so because it is the end of the year, it might be a good time to do some reflection and just to make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're not around anybody who gives you a hard time. All right. So the first card that I pulled for you was to see what is the overarching energy for you this month. And for you, I pulled the Princess of Staves. This is a very, how can I put this? This energy is really good in terms of like feeling excited about something. It is fire. It, you know, actually would go really, really well with the new moon on the 14th, right? It, you know, and it's a optimistic energy and it's sort of a young at heart energy as well. So no matter what the rest of your reading says, just realize there's going to be more levity this month than maybe in other months because you've got the Princess of Fire hanging around you all month, okay? And she doesn't take things too seriously. And, yeah. She definitely doesn't have a dark heart. All right, now let's see what's coming up for you in December. Oh, interesting. So many of you might have a situation in your life where you're really considering whether to stay or go, to stick with the status quo or move into the unknown. This energy, I personally love this card. Other people aren't as comfortable with it. I guess it depends on whether or not you're risk averse. So if you're someone who's really risk averse, this might be an uncomfortable energy for you because it really is saying you may be trying to make a decision about going into new territory. But for those of you who are more, who really are more comfortable in the realm of taking risk, then I think you could really like this. You're definitely being crossed by a sword card, meaning you may be making this decision this month. This could be about a relationship, right? This could be a relationship that just isn't working out and you feel like you've been giving a lot and not getting back. It can be about a position where you feel like you are going to be making more money and you're like, oh, I'm going to try something else. This is like not what I need. It could be a situation that's draining you on some level, energetically, financially. And you're just like, I know that I understand the dynamics here, but I'd rather take a chance to make my life better. Now, this is a minor arcana card. It's not major arcana, so it's probably just one situation in your life, not your like entire life, okay? But I mean, this can be a bad habit. This can be an addiction, you know, where you're just like, wow, this gave me what I needed at one point, but now I think I'm going to walk away into the new day. So this is not a negative card because the implication of this card is that there's There's a better place for you than where you're at now in that situation. And I mean, there's different degrees of walking away. You can be in a relationship and be like, listen, I'll stay with you, but this has to end, right? So you don't necessarily leave the relationship, but the pattern gets left behind, right? Ooh, well, I'm drawn to a couple things. Now, this is for some of you. This is not for all of you. This is for those of you who are single. So if you're single, Scorpio, and you're looking for love right now, your guides want you to know that there is a really beautiful, committed relationship out there, okay? And, in fact, the card that represents you in relationship is sometimes called Cupid's arrows, okay? So some of you may be swept off your feet this year. Another sign had this today too, so I feel like for some signs love is in the air. Now, if you're in a really committed relationship and it's going well, this is just bodes well for you too. This just means that maybe, you know, in this beautiful committed relationship, if you've been having something, especially if it's like some sort of power struggle, that a way through is going to be found for you. And from here on out, it'll be made easier because love is power. Love is very, very powerful and can heal many things if both partners are willing, right? Now, that's the caveat. Both partners have to be willing. So what I will say is if you're a person who's in some sort of limbo land relationship right now, number one, this is talking to you. If you're not getting what you need, it may be time to make the decision to move on so you can get into a relationship that you want, and it will be waiting there for you, okay? Don't be scared and don't settle ever. So looking more towards the realm of projects, career, money, this is always an excellent indicator of getting a raise, getting a promotion, getting a new client or clients. This is excellent in terms of other people actually recognizing you and your skill set and, you know, supporting it. And you have a fascinating outcome this month. So for many of you, you know, I know that a lot of people have gone through a lot of transition over 2020. This is speaking to those of you who are ready, right, to make some sort of change into a new reality. And this is all about, oftentimes this is the adult student. This energy of this card I always call front loading the labor, meaning this is a time to invest in new skills. It's not the time to use them and make money from them. In fact, you may even have to pay to earn new skills, right? And when we combine that with the Hierophant, that really says, for many of you, it's time to learn new skills. And if you've been thinking of doing that, this reading is like all systems go on that front. It is time to widen your horizon, learn new skills. I mean, if I combine this outcome energy with the beginning, which is, hey, you know what you know and it works okay, but if you want more, it might be time to grow, okay? But you can also grow your business. You can streamline your business. You can up your game in your position, right? You can choose a new profession. So I think this is a beautiful reading, Scorpio, and I hope that you found it informative. Oh, one quick thing. This is in your headspace. It's the devil. So what this is saying is that you might be your own worst enemy right now on some level. So just really try and get out of your own way and just be excited about life and appreciative for what you have. That'll help a lot. So I will be doing a reading, another reading this month. It's going to be a short one, but it's about how the Great Conjunction that's happening on the 21st that ushers in the age of Aquarius is going to affect you. So keep a lookout for that. And I'll be doing a New Year's reading too. So check back in, and until then, please stay safe and goodbye.